In the early days of the world, before cities, before nations, there lived the first family, Adam, Eve, and their two sons, Cain and Abel. Cain was the older brother. He worked in the fields, planting and harvesting crops. Abel was the younger brother, and he took care of sheep. Even though their lives were simple, they were taught something very important: to worship God with their whole hearts. One day, both brothers brought an offering to God. Cain gathered some of the food he grew from the ground. Abel brought the very best of his sheep, the firstborn lambs, healthy and without flaw. They both stood before God, giving what they had. God looked with favor on Abel's offering. Abel gave from a place of faith and sincerity. His gift came from his heart. But God did not accept Cain's offering in the same way. Cain's gift was not given with the same honesty or love. This made Cain very upset. So upset that his face fell, and anger filled his heart. Then God spoke to him gently, almost like a father speaking to a child who's struggling.
Why are you angry? If you do what is right, you will be accepted. But if you don't, sin is waiting at your door. It wants to control you, but you must rule over it.
God was warning Cain. You still have a choice. Don't let anger take over. But Cain didn't listen. One day, he said to his brother, "Come with me out to the field." Abel followed, never expecting anything bad. Out in the open field, with no one around, Cain attacked his brother and killed him. It was the first murder in human history. Later, God came to Cain and asked him a question he already knew the answer to.
Where is your brother Abel?
Cain replied, pretending not to know. I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper? But nothing is hidden from God. God said,
Your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground.
God then told Cain the consequences of his actions. The ground he worked would no longer produce well for him, and he would become a wanderer on the earth. Cain cried out, realizing how serious his choice had been. But the damage was done. Cain left, carrying the weight of what he had done. Abel's life was gone, and Cain's life was forever changed. The story of Cain and Abel teaches us something powerful. Anger is dangerous when we let it grow. Jealousy can lead us down dark paths. But God always gives us a chance to do what is right before things go too far. We are called to choose love over anger, humility over jealousy, and responsibility over selfishness. And yes, we are our brother's keeper. God invites us to care for one another, to protect one another, and to choose what is right, even when it's hard.